guys, and welcome back to Opal&Mint. I am Ashley, and I'm excited because I'm going to show you how I paint my paint palettes. If you have been watching my channel and you've seen my Daniel Smith palette, it's pink, and that's because I spray painted it. I don't like the boring all black palettes, and so I just decided to add a little color to it. This thing is well loved, well used, and it's actually holding up pretty well. I mean, there's a ton of watercolor paint on it, and they're starting to get a couple of little paint chips in it, but overall it's held up pretty well. And I need a bunch of little palettes for the watercolor classes that I'm going to be teaching. So I decided to get a bunch of the little black palettes and paint them mint green because Opal&Mint. So I thought I would show you the process of it. That's what this video is. I'm going to show you how I spray paint my palettes. It's not anything new. It's spray painting, but I do put a lot of prep work into it. So I'm going to show you, I have two different styles actually. There was two that I already owned and I was going to spray paint those, and then I bought 4 of this one. I just wanted to show you the process. So yeah, let's just go ahead and dive into this. First of all, I'm in the middle of the process. These are not completed, but I taped off the areas that I didn't want. And I do have some footage here and there of the steps that I've already done. So I'll just be putting that in here. I taped off the surfaces that I didn't want painted, and I started off by lightly sanding. Oh, this light, I'm so sorry. I started off by lightly sanding the palette, so just roughing up the glossy finish that was on there already so that the paint will adhere and not chip off. So I have spray painted and sanded these probably 3 times already. I don't just spray it once and call it done. I want it to be a nice smooth finish. I got a different kind of spray paint for this mint. It was a pretty color, so I got it, and it was technically like a graffiti spray paint, and for some reason the texture of it is not spraying on there very smoothly. So I don't have a ton of experience with different types of spray paint, but this is the spray paint I used on the pink one. So I decided to just try to find a color in that exact spray paint. So I'm going to be finishing it off in those. I'm going to be sanding these down today, so I'll show you that, and then we're gonna spray them. The color's gonna be slightly different than this one because I couldn't find this exact color, but it is a mint color. I wanna see if you can see the texture. It's just kind of pitted and pebbly, and I want it to be smooth. So I have all of that. Let's just go ahead and start sanding and start painting. First off, I'm gonna sand with 320 grit. This is the finest grit sandpaper that we have at the house, so that's what I am using, and could probably go 1 step smoother, but I think this will be fine. I think it's actually what I used on the other palette as well. But yeah, so just sand all these down, get the surface as smooth as possible. I even painting the inside. The inside actually sprayed pretty smoothly, and that's underneath the pans, so I'm gonna leave that and just focus on the outside of these palettes. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and go outside and spray these down. I will probably end up putting this to music. I'm probably not gonna be talking while I'm sanding these and spraying them, but hopefully this layer of paint will work. If not, we'll do it again. I want them to be really pretty. And I think I'm gonna get a sticker with our logo to put on here, kind of like I did with the Daniel Smith one. Let's get these palettes ready for watercolor class because it is in less than 2 weeks, so I need to get this done and the paint poured and setting. So yeah, let's go outside and start sanding these. Okay, so I'm already regretting my decision to spray paint these. I did not take into account that there's 6 of them. Doing one was quite a bit of work. I didn't realize how much work I actually put into this until I tried to do it 6 times. And since I spray painted it with the other spray paint first, and it's got like pitting and pitting and it's uneven texture, having to sand all of that out, like 3 layers of paint, is proving problematic. Also, on top of that, I now have a migraine. I am not looking anywhere specifically because I can't see very well right now. So yep, regretting that decision already. But at the same time, I'm not going to stop in the middle of it and just have these palettes look awful. So some of them are spray painted and drying, and they're not good. They're going to need more sanding. This one is just so smooth and pretty, and I'm frustrated that I used a different spray paint first, I guess. I don't know. I think I may need to get a heavier grit sandpaper and just like sand it back down to the bare and start over. I don't know, but right now I can't see. I don't know what time it is. I think I need a snack. It's hot outside. It's Texas. It's summer. So I overheat easily and I'm hot. And these are going to be gorgeous if I ever get them finished. So hopefully I can get these done today, but I am sweaty, gross, covered in like dusty, sandy paint stuff. Anyways, yeah. Yep, let's just see how this goes. Okay, so I have taken some migraine medicine and chilled for a bit. And I went to check to see how they were drying. And I'm pleasantly surprised. I still can't see the greatest. Maybe that's why they look better. But I'm pleasantly surprised they are drying much smoother than they were looking initially wet. So this paint is so much better. It's drying, like leveling out flat. Even this one that I spray painted, like I sprayed a little too much and it was starting to drip. Even the drips on it have like smoothed out quite a bit. I was afraid I was going to have to like completely sand this down, but I might be able to just smooth it a little bit and add one little extra coat right there. But I went ahead and turned some of the other ones over and sprayed them, and I think they're going to work out okay. I look like a disastrous mess right now. I'm sorry. Anyways, I'm happy with these. These are not a matte finish like the other paint, but it is the same brand, and it's kind of a semi-gloss. It's not like super glossy, but it does have a little bit. But I feel like this is going to be really nice and durable, and I'm excited to see them all in a beautiful mint color. So I kind of want to, I think I'm going to. I want to peel the tape off of this one and just see how it looks. Let's do it. Okay, we're like really close. Sorry. Oh, I cannot see very well right now. So it might be that I finish these up and then it's time to show you what they look like. Oh my gosh, I have a disaster. Show you what they look like all finished and pretty. I still have some work to do, but I don't think you have to see the rest of that. I'm gonna sand some more, paint some more. Some of them may be done now as soon as they're dry, but I'm gonna fill them all up with paint and let that cure and show you the finished result of the palettes that I'm making for my watercolor classes. So I am doing this first watercolor class I'm doing at my family reunion. So I think we have like almost 60 people coming to our family reunion, and we'll probably have 20 to 25 people taking the watercolor class, which I am so excited about. We've got kids from like age 5 and 6, and then all the way up to, my great aunts and uncles and grandparents, and I'm excited to have this watercolor class. But these palettes will be put to use more than just that. I'm going to start holding watercolor classes in town. So So if you are in the Dallas area, be on the lookout. If you want to stay up to date with when I am going to have some classes, go to our website and sign up for our email list. I'm going to be putting out emails as soon as dates are announced. The first class that I do will probably only have 8 to 12 spots available. I think I might have found a place to hold the class, so we'll see how that goes. But anyways, if you are in the Dallas area and want to attend a class, definitely sign up for our email list. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's still tape here. Let's see what this looks like. Hold please. All right, so here is the palette. Again, this one I may touch up some. I left this part painted with the first color that I painted, so it's slightly different color than the outside, but still cute, and you won't really see it. I think that they turned out pretty good. Let me put the footage in here of the finished palettes with paint in them. I might eventually get our logo sticker put on these as well, but here is footage of the completed palettes. I'm very excited to see. All right, guys, but I think that's gonna wrap it up for this crazy video. Sorry it was a little everywhere, and hopefully our next video will be a little bit more polished and concise, but you know, I like to show real life here, so, and yeah, okay, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. If you did enjoy this, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already and you want to see any more of our crazy videos, hit that subscribe button down below, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye. All right, so, whoa, hey, right here. That's so funny, Kylie. This is the, come on, focus, 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 focus. There it is. Nope, nope, it's gone.